If you're dreaming of a unique island escape, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're taking you from the bustling streets of New Delhi to the mesmerizing landscapes of Malta. Not only will we dive deep into the rich tapestry of this iconic destination, but we'll also share insider tips on how to navigate them like a local, from discovering hidden gems to tasting must-try delicacies. And if that's not enough, stick around till the end for some exclusive tips on how to make your travel hassle-free and packed with unforgettable experiences. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the secrets of Malta. You don't want to miss a moment. So we just landed in Rome and this is day one. Yes, this is day one, yes. We landed in Rome bright and early at 8:15 a.m. via ITA, the airline formerly known as Alitalia, which is the only direct flight from Delhi to Rome. I opted for comfy yet stylish travel wear. A black oversized t-shirt, high-waisted joggers, a soft blue shirt and my go-to Nike sneakers. And guess what? I packed everything in just a carry-on suitcase and a tote. I've decoded these tips in a dedicated video on my YouTube channel, so make sure that you watch it. I'll pop the link right above here. One of the best ways to get to the city center from the airport is by the Leonardo Express. It takes you to the city center, from where you can either hop onto a connecting subway for your specific destination or catch a cab. We prefer using the public transportation when traveling to really soak in the local culture, so we took a short ride on the metro to reach the Barberini station, which was right next to our accommodation, Hotel Barberini. This hotel is nestled in a prime location, just steps away from the iconic sites like the Trevi Fountain, the elegant Via Veneto, the Spanish Steps and the Presidential Palace. We quickly checked in and here is a glimpse of our hotel room. The hotel's location was fantastic, with most sites nearby or within walking distance. In any case, Rome is a very walkable city, with most places scattered around the city center and within walking distance. We changed and left to meet our friends, grabbed a quick breakfast coffee at the Edition Hotel and left to explore the streets of Rome. Our first stop was All'Antico Vignao, famously known as the world's most celebrated sandwich joint. There was a long line of tourists waiting as anticipated, and we obviously stood taking turns while sipping on some Aperol Spritz at a cute little restaurant right next to All'Antico Vignao. It took us a while to finally get in, but the wait was totally worth it for their signature sandwiches. We opted for the La Italiana, which is prosciutto di Parma, mozzarella di buffalo, tomato and basil, and La Paradiso, which is mortadella, cream of pistachio and stracciatella cheese with chopped pistachios. I personally loved La Paradiso, a must-have when you visit Rome. With our bellies full and spirits high, we left to explore the busy narrow streets of Rome. We crossed the Trevi Fountain, which was packed with tourists, literally no place to stand. Honestly, we didn't want to ruin the experience for ourselves, so we decided it's best to save these spots for a return visit to Rome at a less crowded time. We wandered the streets of Rome, marveling at the sights that came our way, only to realize how much there is to do in what is called the Eternal City, a place we will definitely be revisiting in the future. Feeling tired and with the sun gaining strength, we decided to go back to the hotel for a short nap. Since our dinner reservations were at 8 p.m, we had more than enough time to shop and explore some more touristy sites in Rome during the evening. We walked around, explored the city and landed at the Spanish Steps. It's lovely to see people soaking in the sun, making the most of the Italian summer and truly enjoying a leisurely day in Rome. Interestingly, these steps were restored in a project sponsored by Bulgari back in 2016, highlighting the intersection of fashion and culture in the heart of Rome. We made our way to Bar Rossetti, located in the picturesque Piazza del Popolo, for a drink and a quick snack, a popular venue known since 1922 as a hub for artists and notable figures. Here we indulged in lots of olives, lots of Aperol spritz, as well as the simple yet timeless pleasures of prosciutto e meloni, a dish steeped in ancient Roman culinary traditions. We spent hours catching up with our friends there and people watching, and then finally made our way to our dinner spot where we were meeting our friends from Delhi who were here in Rome as well. We had a delicious meal at Birgu, an old gem that started serving its first dishes back in 1938, making it one of the city's original seafood spots. We called it a day and retired for the night since we had an early morning flight to Malta. Early in the morning, we packed for Malta, the place we were most excited to visit. Malta, an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast, is a treasure trove of history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture. Its unique blend of ancient architecture, crystal clear waters, and warm hospitality makes it a must-visit destination for travelers seeking both relaxation and adventure. Rome served as a perfect pit stop with multiple flights to Malta. We had a quick breakfast at Italy in the Rome International Airport, something that we had always planned to do. Our journey from Rome to Malta was smooth with Air Malta, which offers regular flights from Rome's main airport, providing flexibility in choosing a suitable departure time.
Have a crew seats for arrival.
It was an hour and a half flight, and upon arrival in Malta, we picked up our pre-booked rental car from Hertz, a Grand i10 automatic. In Europe, a small car is the safest choice, and this one was perfect for the two of us, especially since we had minimal luggage. Now that I think of it, it made navigating the narrow alleys of Malta super easy. We drove from Malta International Airport straight to Mdina, our first base. Mdina, known as the Silent City, also the former capital of Malta, is a fortified medieval town in the heart of the island nation, offering a captivating journey through time with its narrow winding streets, ancient architecture, and serene atmosphere. Nestled in the heart of Mdina, the Zara Palace is a 17th century palazzo that offers an enchanting blend of comfort and history. As part of the Relais and Chateau group and one of the most luxurious hotels in Mdina, its ancient walls offer guests a unique vantage point to explore the silent city while indulging in palatial comfort and opulence. The staff was very welcoming and gave us a detailed background of the hotel and its restoration from a family home into a luxurious retreat. Our room was an executive duplex suite with a terrace and jacuzzi. It combined traditional charm with modern elegance, spread over 2 levels featuring rich decor and contemporary conveniences. The room included wall-mounted tapestries, a restored headboard, period furniture, and other elegant features. The king-size bed, luxurious linens, and multiple cushions ensured a restful sleep. The living area, furnished with comfortable sofas and armchair, was perfect for relaxation. One of the highlights was the private terrace equipped with a jacuzzi, an ideal spot for unwinding while enjoying panoramic views of the island and the Mediterranean Sea. At night, the terrace transforms into a romantic setting under a starlit sky, making it perfect for honeymooners or anyone seeking a unique and luxurious holiday experience. After settling in, we set out to explore the streets of Mdina. Our first stop was Fontanella, a tea garden renowned for its signature chocolate cake and coffee. We ordered a chocolate cake, strawberry meringue, and coffee. The strawberry meringue, a blend of sweet and airy meringue with fresh, juicy strawberries, perfectly embodied Fontanella's reputation for high-quality homemade cakes. Enjoying this dessert while overlooking the scenic views of Malta made for a memorable experience. It combines a cozy cafe atmosphere with a picturesque setting. Located within the ancient walls of Mdina, Fontanella is famed for its spectacular panoramic views across the island. After a relaxing nap, we had an early dinner booked at our hotel restaurant, Trattoria 801530. We had some cocktails, pasta, and tried rabbit stew for the first time. After dinner, we spent quality time on our terrace in the jacuzzi prepared by the hotel team, soaking in the panoramic views of Malta. It was the perfect way to end our first day in Malta. The next morning, we woke up super early, having become morning people who love catching the sunrise wherever we are. Our private terrace was the perfect spot to watch the sunrise with a panoramic view of Malta, and it was stunning. After a quick shower and change, we set out to explore Mdina on foot. The early start meant we enjoyed stunning locations without the crowds, which I absolutely loved. Every corner of this silent city was picture perfect, with flower-clad walls, colorful doors, ancient architecture, and beautiful statues. It was a delight and a romantic location, perfect for getting lost and discovering new areas. We tried a unique local drink called prickly pear juice, made from the fruit of the prickly pear cactus. So this is the drink. At first, I actually thought that it's like tomato juice, which is very, very thick, but it's not. It's really sweet. It was delicious and refreshing, and I highly recommend trying it. Next, we made our way to Rabat, just across the street from Mdina, and visited a bookmarked cafe called The Chalk. This small cafe offers savory items and desserts. After a lot of research, Ankit had bookmarked this place, and I knew it's going to be special. We had breakfast there, including a delicious cannoli with pistachio filling and freshly baked fatira tuna sandwich, which paired perfectly with a local drink called kini. We stumbled upon a cathedral where children dressed as brides and grooms, a local tradition, added to the charm of the place. It was so cute to watch them. A short walk away in Rabat, we visited St. Paul's Catacombs, a fascinating historical site with a complex of interconnected underground Roman cemeteries used in the 4th century AD. Named after St. Paul, who is believed to have shipwrecked on Malta, these catacombs are the earliest and largest evidence of Christianity on the island. Visitors can explore over 30 burial chambers across an extensive network of passages, showcasing a blend of Christian, pagan, and Jewish burial traditions. These catacombs also served as a site for bomb shelters during World War II, safely guarding over hundreds of residents during the war. The on-site museum provides insights into ancient burial practices and the cultural significance of the catacombs, making it a key attraction for understanding Malta's rich archaeological heritage. We spent most of our afternoon there before returning to the hotel to rest, as the sun was extremely unforgiving. After a relaxing nap, we were hungry and thirsty for coffee, and I knew exactly what we wanted to eat. Pastisi, a traditional Maltese snack. Pastis are flaky pastries, think of aloo patties that we get in India, filled with either ricotta cheese or mashed peas or chicken and even anchovies. My favorite one was the one with peas. In the evening, we planned to hike to Dingley Cliffs to see the sunset. Dingley Cliffs stretch for several kilometers, with the most popular sunset viewing spots near the St. Mary's Magdalena Chapel. The cliff offers breathtaking views and are a must-see in Malta. Another tip you should definitely write down: Dingley Cliffs window. It's the best spot for viewing the sunset and capturing amazing photos. After building an appetite, we decided to visit Nenya Bay, a beautiful place with photogenic reefs, crystal clear water, and great snorkeling opportunities. The sunset at Nenya Bay was beautiful, with kids playing in the sand and people enjoying fresh drinks from the kiosks and vendors. We had coffee at Cafe Birgu, watched the sunset, and then made our way back to Mdina. Tired and hungry, we were craving a good pizza. Our next stop was Coogie's in Mdina. It felt like being a special guest in a friend's home. It is an Italian, Maltese and Mediterranean concept restaurant, and the staff were friendly and attentive. It is open until 11 p.m, which was perfect for our late night. After a satisfying meal, we returned to the hotel and retired for the night. The next day, we left Mdina to explore Popeye's village, a popular tourist spot just a short drive away. On our way there, we noticed some people taking panoramic pictures from a viewpoint and decided to stop. We discovered a natural pool and sunbathing spot where a group of people were gearing up for snorkeling. Spontaneously, we joined them for a swim. Pro tip: always make sure that you have a beach bag ready because there are so many natural pools that you can come across when traveling in Malta, and you want to be prepared at all times. Despite the cold water, the thrill, adventure, and adrenaline rush made it totally worth it. The refreshing swim under the bright sun was invigorating. We spent a couple of hours there reading and simply enjoying our time there. Deciding to skip Popeye village as it seemed more suited for families with kids, we headed to catch the noon ferry to Gozo. We made it just in time to the Circeva ferry, parked our car on level 1 and went up to the top deck. The Gozo Channel ferry crossing takes about 25 minutes each way, offering beautiful views of Malta, Gozo and Camino. The ferry runs every 45 minutes, so do take note. Upon reaching Gozo, we drove to our hotel, Touchench Hotel and Spa. Touchench is designed for those seeking a retreat into nature and relaxation. Noise pollution is non-existent, making the guest rooms feel like an extension of the serene environment. The rooms, all on the ground floor, merge seamlessly with the unspoiled countryside, emphasizing comfort and harmony with nature. After dropping our bags, we headed straight to the inviting swimming pool and spent a relaxed afternoon enjoying drinks and small bites. We had a pinza at the hotel's restaurant, a rectangular shaped pizza and the biggest one I've ever seen. Thankfully, we were sharing it. Hi Ankit, are you going to finish this?
I'm going to inhale it.
You're going to inhale it? This is insane. That's a massive, massive slice.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Snack.
snack.
In the evening, we visited Idwercha, a remarkable site on the Maltese island known for its unique geological, ecological, and historical features. The area includes a coastal watchtower built back in 1652, a chapel dedicated to Saint Anne from 1963, and fossils dating back over 15 million years. Watching the sunset here was supremely magical. Feeling hungry and tired, we ended the day at Terrazzo Restaurant and Beach Bar. The place was gorgeous with stunning views, excellent food, and a fantastic vibe, making it a perfect end to our day. The next day we woke up bright and early to catch the sunrise, but it was an epic fail as I couldn't get the angle right. After a failed attempt, we left our chench and drove around Gozo to explore the island. The architecture, narrow alleys, quiet streets and lit up spots were all beautiful. We stopped at Tassanat Parish Church, a majestic church on our way to Serene Bay salt pans. The Serene Bay salt pans are a fascinating sight. These salt pans have been in use for over 350 years and the tradition of harvesting salt from the sea continues till date. You can even buy locally harvested salt to take back home as a unique souvenir. We spent some time marveling at the site and then drove back to Victoria, the largest city in Gozo, where we picked up some snacks before taking the ferry back to Malta. The ferry ride was quick and smooth, and upon reaching Malta, we made our way to Melilla Bay. Having our own car allowed us to find secluded hidden gems, and we made the most of it by stopping to grab snacks or drinks and discovering hidden beaches to relax. We then drove to Valletta to check into our final place to stay, our Airbnb in Sanglia. Sanglia is a quiet suburb of Valletta city overlooking the Grand Harbour with views of Birgu and Upper Baraka Gardens. The Sanglia house, our Airbnb, was on second floor and it was beautiful, clean and spacious. After relaxing for a bit, we stepped out to grab lunch at Norita, right across from our Airbnb. We enjoyed a delicious fresh seafood meal and spent hours people watching as people took their boats out for a spin in the Grand Harbour. It was beautiful. The evening was dedicated to exploring Sanglia. We walked up to the watchtower and soaked in the panoramic views of Valletta from the top of the Garjola Gardens. The ancient city looked beautiful in the soft sunlit light. We continued walking and eventually found ourselves sitting across the Grand Harbour at a cute alfresco restaurant, Il Pirata. We had dinner and some locally brewed beers while watching the beautifully lit city of Valletta and the boats and yachts in the Grand Harbour. It's safe to say that it was a delicious as well as a scenic meal. The next day, we wanted to explore Birgu, the neighbouring town of Sanglia. We woke up late and left our Airbnb to grab brunch. Since Birgu is right across the road, we just walked over and enjoyed pastéis at a cafe with coffee and orange juice. We wandered around exploring the town, admiring sights like the display of cannons and the dockyard. We then spent a relaxing afternoon at Café Del Mar in St. Paul's Bay, enjoying the infinity pool and stunning views. Café Del Mar is a must-visit for its luxurious ambience and breathtaking poolside views. It also offers one of the best sunset spots in Malta. Do note, you will need to book a sunbed in advance at the beach club to ensure you can enter. They have multiple options ranging from €20 per person to a €150 bed for two right by the pool. We enjoyed our time there, had lunch, lots of drinks and just relaxed by the pool until we could no longer take the sun. After spending almost 5 to 6 hours at Cafe Del Mar, we took the ferry around 6 p.m. from Sanglia to Valletta. The ferry runs every 15 minutes and offers beautiful views with a short 10-minute ride. Valletta is quite different from Sanglia, more crowded and lively, attracting multiple tourists. We walked to our dinner reservation, which was at King's Own Band Club restaurant. This place is a must visit for its historical significance and excellent cuisine. It's one of the oldest band clubs in Malta, offering a unique dining experience with a blend of traditional Maltese and Mediterranean dishes. The atmosphere is vibrant with live music and a great spot for people watching. We had a delicious meal including rabbit stew and enjoyed our evening together. Since we had an early morning planned for the next day, we returned back to our Airbnb and went straight to bed. The next morning, we woke up around 4 a.m. to catch the first light at St. Peter's Bay without the crowd. We had read about the sunrise there and wanted to make sure we arrived before the sun rose. At dawn, the city looked so different. Empty streets, cool breeze and narrow ways. We drove to St. Peter's Bay and reached just in time. After some trial and error, we found the perfect spot to capture the sunrise. The light was simply stunning. St. Peter's Bay is the most popular natural pool in Malta, known for its stunning natural rock formations and clear waters. The place was empty and we were the only ones there. We were so focused on the sunrise that we almost forgot to appreciate the beautiful surroundings. The engraved floor and the overall setting were worth exploring. We spent hours there simply enjoying ourselves. The experience is indescribably beautiful and definitely worth waking up at 4 a.m. for.
This is by far one of the most beautiful sunrises I have ever seen in my life.
Here is a glimpse of the sunrise. On our way back, we decided to drive through Valletta whilst it was still early and devoid of crowds. It was so early that we literally watched Valletta's most famous pastéis shop open in front of us. The place literally sells only three things: ricotta pastéis, peas pastéis and mini margherita pizza. We also had coffee at Lot 61 Cafe, a popular spot amongst locals and tourists for its coffee and delicious chocolates. After enjoying our coffee and pastéis, we spent the morning exploring the city streets and enjoying the famous windows of Malta. We spent some time walking around Valletta, taking pictures, exploring the streets and just having fun. We then returned to Sanglia and had lunch at Emanuel Delicata on the Sanglia waterfront. In the evening, we explored the Upper Baraka Gardens for the best views in Valletta. The gardens offer stunning views of the Grand Harbour, Sanglia and Birgu. It wasn't very crowded and the sights were spectacular. Valletta in the evening has a unique charm with lively streets, bustling restaurants, and an inviting vibe. We had coffee at Coffee Circus, a quaint cafe serving delicious treats and coffee. We sat outside, people watching and enjoying the views of Valletta streets. For dinner, we decided to be spontaneous and found a lovely spot at Sagreto Tailored Cocktail Bar. We enjoyed some cocktails and delicious pizza. The street was lively, lined with cafes and bars, filled with music, people and good food. It was simply lovely and we had a wonderful time there. We took the ferry back to our Airbnb and packed to leave early in the morning. Our flight was at 7 a.m. and returning our car at the airport was very convenient. And well, that wraps up our incredible journey from New Delhi to the breathtaking landscapes of Malta. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might be dreaming of their next getaway. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you have any questions or want to share your own travel experience, drop us a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. All details and relevant links will be in the description, so don't forget to check it out. Keep exploring, stay curious and travel safe. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.